Hello, everyone. What is up? Welcome back. The Long Dark has expanded once again. This is Tales from the Far Territory, which was a offshoot of the Winter Mute and regular survival aspect of it. So where I just updated, I came back into the game, resumed from playing Signal Void, and I just looked, and it looks like I was still on Signal Void doing stuff. And I believe I had a hard time finding a battery. Honestly, I don't know where I'm at. I think from the looks of this, I'm in Pleasant Valley somewhere. I'm in Pleasant Valley, and I need to get to. Well, okay, so the area where the tales take place are out here past the broken railroad, out this way. That's where I have to get to. A whole nother region. So that's pretty far away. Honestly, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, I do have some charcoal, so let's see if I can identify my location. Okay, I'm right here. So if I go down, this goes to Keeper's Pass to the south. Okay. Keeper's Pass. I'm here. I think Keeper's Pass leads us up toward Timberwolf Mountain. I need to exit Pleasant Valley, get back into the Mystery Lake region, go through Forlorn Muskeg, and back to the Broken Railroad. Oh my goodness. I got a ways to go. But there's some new stuff in the game, and one of the really interesting things that interests me is this. The travois. I don't know how you pronounce that. Travois. A timeless and efficient way to drag loads over long distances. Take care to remember that there are some places that the travois can't travel, can be collapsed for convenient carrying when empty. So if you've got a lot of weight on there, you're going to have to take it off. So we need deer hide, gut, maple saplings. Now, I have a lot of that stuff back. Oh, there's a bear. What guns do I have? Right there's a bear. I was up here looking for Signal Void stuff, but we're going to move past those and try and find this new region. So two things have come out since I played it. Something called Buried Echoes. And I don't know if that's what they're calling this new one, but it's a contaminated like mine area. So they've added in a whole new set of clothes, like hazmat clothes, and they've also brought in a gas mask with cartridges on it. This is not the way I wanted to start. I can't believe. I know that I was playing Signal Void, which I think is the second or third addition to Tales from the Far Territory. Oh, I forgot this game is so creepy, man. Water's a little low. I haven't checked my inventories. Let's see. So I have water. I have MREs. This stuff, I'm doing pretty good here. Let's drink some water. Let's drink some water. Okay. Feeling good. I believe it's first thing in the morning. What is that? There's a wolf over there. Just slid down the side of the hill. The barn and stuff is out. Oh, that's that. So to get to Mystery, if I remember, I'm going to have to rely on some memory. Up there, you go through that way, and there should be a cave back there. Here's that I was just pointing out. We need to get to this cave here. This cave should lead us to... I think that might go to Winding River to the dam. Then we go start working our way across. I mean, it's not going to take us forever, but this isn't a bad thing. I want to make that travois thing. At least I'm wondering where it won't transition. I wonder if you go into caves and stuff like that, if that's where it won't transition. 192 pistol rounds. All right, we're doing good. I'm already stressing. So what I'm thinking is, why I said this is, it's not a bad thing, is because I'd like to find some of those maple things along the way and be able to craft that. I don't really want to go all the way back to the Forsaken Airfield. I have pelts and stuff laid down in the Forsaken Airfield. I know that. Now, usually I try and mark things. See this rope thingy here? It's possible that I laid a rope in, and it's possible that I didn't. One of the things that makes this game very difficult is it doesn't ever show you exactly where you are on the map. So even though I got things highlighted, like when I find caves, when I find houses, when I find ropes, I try and mark them so I can return to them. So there's a climb here, and there's a climb here. See, if this gets me up on top, I can go faster. What I started doing in Wintermute, when I was back in some of the really hard areas, was I was using the spray paint to mark on the map. And that was helping a lot, because it physically marks something like on the snow or on a rock or something. Oh, it's so creepy. This game is awesome. I know a lot of people from my channel like this video or this game. And if you're new to this, just understand one thing. We move slow. We do things methodical because kind of treat this game almost like real life, like how you can't sprint forever. There's a lot of things you can't do in this game. So I think there's a bear place over here, and that's where one of the ropes are. The one that's around this side is short. I don't think I ever laid that other rope in. So right there, you can see a rope, and I think it drops down to the base, and there's a bear cave there, I believe. Yep, there's a bear cave right there. Man, you know what I like doing is coming back to these games. It's been, I think, 10 months since I've played this game. And just to see if I can remember. Can I remember where things are? I came in like maybe a minute before I started recording because I like game like this. I like kind of the realism of it. I don't think that I need to go up that. I think I can walk up right here. If I can walk up right here, it's going to be better than climbing that. Those ropes exhaust you. But the realism of like trying to remember, and if I don't, then I got to look it up. But here's the deal. As for the Tales of the Dark Territory, there is a hub, transfer pass. And you get in a transfer pass, and that's where you go to the Forsaken Airfield and stuff. And I think since that's the hub, we need to get back to there and probably find another pathway that leads to the new region. And that's what we're going to be looking for. See, that only takes you to there, and that other rope takes you way up there. Now, there's a road that comes down from that tower up there. We got to cross that road and try and make our way. I don't know. Okay, so as far as my weight goes, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go up there to collect anything. Let's see, H to put it away. I'm not going to go up there to collect anything because I'm borderline on the weight as it is. But I need to look around if you mark an area, it'll tell you if there's like those maple things in around there. So right now I should be right in this dark area coming up on the road. And if I remember that mountain right there at the base of it, there is a cave that we go through. Got to get back to Mystery Lake because that's kind of the central area for this. And from there, I can then head toward where the dark territories are. Oh, shoot. I can see my gloves. They finally fixed it to where your gloves are on your... They fixed it to where your gloves are on your hands instead of bare hands. Even though you had gloves on, the animation made it like you had bare hands. And it kind of mentally plays with you. So when the... I gotta remember how to pick this stuff up. Let's see, if I put this away... Oh yeah, you actually click. That's why I always put my gun away, because if you're not right on it, it'll fire. It'll fire. This guy... I'm not scaring him off very good. I shot at him 2 different times, and he's not being scared off. So you had to start over. Like, they did a lot of mechanical, game mechanic upgrades when they did the Dark Territories release. And I had, like, a really good character. A lot of bullets and everything. But I tell you that looking at the amount of ammo and stuff that I'm carrying right now, when I restarted and played, I've obviously done pretty good with getting stuff. The new areas, I guess I've found a lot of ammo. Oh, geez, I don't recognize this place. Dead dude. There's more bullets right there. I think I even left some bullets behind at some of my places. Maybe at Mystery Lake, I don't know. All right, I'm going to... That's what it is, space bar. I'm gonna mark this area, see where I'm at. Hunter's blind right there, so down this way. That's why I never saw it. I never came up this way. I think it's right there. You gotta kind of go up on that ledge to get to it. Hey, look at that. A deer. I'm going to check my places to see if I have any pelts laying around. That way, I can make that thingy. It looks like one of those old school stretchers where someone got hurt and you started towing them. So if you're here to see how to get to the new region, I apologize. I think it's probably going to take me to episode 2 to reach it. So I'll title it accordingly. Hopefully no one comes here going, man, you just play in the old area. I got to make my way back. That's part of it, right? Now, I read as much as I could on the thing, and it said you need a lot of lantern oil in the new areas. Apparently there's a lot of mines and a lot of dark areas, so we're gonna use lantern oil now, but we're gonna keep our eye out for lantern oil. Yeah, there's nothing. People over the years have done a good job mapping out these regions, and they started to map out the new areas. But this other one just came out, so there's nothing saying even how to get to it. But I'm pretty certain that you got to get to that hub, get back to the hub. Everything from the Dark Territories is over there, which is I say over there. It's far away from where we're at. This looks like a dead end. Is this coal? This is coal. This guy has what? He's got one hide and he's got some gut. Okay, so let's extinguish this because we don't want this burning while we're doing this. If I take a hide and 2 gut from him now, and this is an hour and 36 minutes, hour and 8 minutes, or 40 minutes. Well, use your knife. You gotta select the correct tool. So one of the other things they did, first person animal harvesting. I know it's dark that you can't see it, but first person animal harvesting. Okay, I'm definitely got some weight on me now. I might be able to get through here without using the lantern up. It's dark. Bear with me for a minute. No, dead end. Guy tried to sleep it off. Got a bedroll. All right, super dark. I know. If I can keep seeing these things in the distance, we should be okay. Left or right? That's the famous question. Left. Oh yeah, we made it. We made it. Now, where are we going to be at? Winding River. All right, so what I thought. Winding River. Rock? Get out of here. So now we're going to have to go through the dam. This is a transitional area. We'll go through the dam, and then we'll be in Mystery Lake region. Now, I do have my original main lodge was there at the Mystery Lake. And I used to store everything there, so I'd branch off north, south, east, west. Because if you look at the world map, Mystery Lake's right in the middle. So if you go this way, or this way, north, south, east, west, all of it, that's a good hub. But when I restarted, I didn't do that again necessarily. I have dropped stuff off there, but I don't know what I've dropped off. There's some of these transition areas I remember seeing, because I didn't need to make arrows or a bow, so I was kind of just not really paying attention to the maple branches, but now I'm going to need them. Danger lurks around every corner in this game, if you don't know. The dam should be up there. There it is. There's usually a wolf out on the ice up here. You know, I remember either I didn't leave the ammo or I brought it with me because I know I was leaving the area. But 200 rounds of pistol ammo, that's pretty good. I ain't going to fight a bear with a pistol, but with the amount of wolves and stuff, it's helpful. I think we have to go up this side over here, across the dam, and in through a hole over there, which is pretty dangerous. This is going to be interesting. I didn't think about... I had no idea where I had left off, where I was. So it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle just getting back to where we need to start this newest thing. But that's part of it, right? Like, it's part of the game. And that's why they did those... The things you needed, the signal void things, they forced you to go back to regions that, you know, you would have played originally, get you away from the hub. So when something new comes out, you got to kind of work your way all the way back over to it. We're about half tired. So we'll probably sleep in the dam, or if we can get through it, we can sleep in one of the trailers out front of the dam. I don't think I have enough juice to get back to... I'm trying to remember. I think we need the Forlorn Muskeg. The maps play a little bit in reverse in my head here. So as you're looking at it... Oh, by the way, there's no jumping in the game either. So if you run into something and you can't just walk over it, you got to find a way around it. There's no jumping. A lot of good stuff here if you want to get metal or wood in all these things. The pallets are really good. Heavy. It all gets pretty heavy. So this is where you originally come out, but you can't go back in here usually. See, there's some metal there. You got to be really mindful of what you carry, because the encumbrance level is... That's why I say it's kind of like real life. If you had to traverse your way across an area, you can't be carrying like hundreds of pounds of stuff. You're just gonna die. I think we're probably safe inside here. Unless, was there something that would spawn inside here now? Empty. So I think we go in through this window. In through the window, my friends. Now, I did go around and find all the new rifles in the game, and one of them was in here, I believe. Once you get them, though, they're gone, so... It's darker than I remember in here. I wonder if, like, you know, if I... Oh, yeah. If I, have already looted this place. Wow, it's darker than I remember in here. Again, I'm trying to save lamp. Why is it so dark in here? What I was saying was, if I had looted this whole place, I wonder if any of it's respawned. Super dark. Must be nighttime or something? So in here somewhere is where you actually go out. Somewhere in here. Hope you guys can see a little bit. Right here. So this is the one side of the dam. Empty. I think there's actually wolves in here now. Broken arrow. Just in case, I'm gonna get out my pistol. I remember, look at it right here. I spent some time in here at this barrel. I got wood here. Wilderness Kitchen, I probably have read that. I don't remember this. Yeah, I spent some time here, probably slept here. I better make sure I still have my sleep roll. Right there. I also have an aviator cap. If I have to go by the mystery place, I'll drop some stuff off there. That's not how we get back up. Oh, over there. I think I had to go through this middle part. Oh, inside the dam. Oh, everyone remembers. Control room in there. Yeah, it's getting dark inside there. What the deuce? Is it that hallway down there? Carter Hydro Dam. That's the room we got to get into. Is it possible it's that door and I just didn't see it because I didn't have my lantern on? We're gonna go check it right now. We're gonna turn on our lantern, I guess. I think there's fall damage in this game too. You got to be careful of. Oh yeah, this is the way. I'm like, I don't remember that. Why don't you? I've been through here a bunch of times. That's the way out. Okay, so you can sleep in here. The workbench. This stuff should all be empty. I've searched it before. Empty lockers. Okay, now we're in Mystery Lake. Let's see, what time of day is it? We got still a lot of light. Sure-footed, well-fed. All right, we're doing okay. All right, now, bears and everything like this area. You can see my custom deer rifle I got here. Now, I don't remember if it's left here. So we just came out of Pleasant Valley this way. So yeah, we have to go the other way. We have to go all the way down, and that means we have to pass my cabin. If you walk that way, you can actually see what region is there. There is a bear that likes to be here. Yeah, if you go this way, you can see the region. Alright, so derailment, quiet clearing, cave system. Wow, I didn't do a very good job. This is the lake. I'm up here. I'm pretty sure we got to go this way. Because based off this world map, we just came out of Pleasant Valley through a cave here, hit the Carter Hydro Dam. Now, in the ravine, though, this way, I think there's some of those twigs that I need. As you move around, even without mapping and seeing it on the map, you can kind of see them if you keep an eye out for it. When I first played, I mapped everywhere I went. But, like I said, I had to restart, so mapping is not so good. That derailment that we saw is right up ahead of me. I think we'll make it to the cabin after all. Just follow the train tracks. Now, for the first time, though, in the Far Territory expansion, I actually found elk, and I was able to kill elk, where in the regular Wintermute game, all the places where the elk were supposed to spawn, I could never find one. And I actually took on some elk, so they're pretty dang tough. I think I remember I was up in one of my favorite areas, Timberwolf Mountain and Black Rock up there is pretty cool. I was up at Timberwolf Mountain. I remember one shot headshotting an elk, I think. It was pretty wicked. Again, it's the anticipation of danger is what makes this game brilliant. You don't have 100 zombies running at you with an M4. And there's usually a flare gun in here, some food, but there's some cartridges. I've picked up what was there before. Yeah, the anticipation of danger. It's that psychological, the difference between psychological horror games and like gore horror. I just made that up. Psychological, is, I think, more effective. It's more effective because you're like, oh my God, somewhere out here, there's something that wants to annihilate me. Now, I did get worked over pretty good by the timber wolves. So there's regular wolves, there's timber wolves, which they're much stronger, bigger, and they aggro on you. They don't get scared off by you shooting at them. They aggro on you, and until you, there's a progress bar that pops up of their aggro, right? And it's no joke. I got attacked, and I actually got bit. My clothes got tore up, and yeah, it's pretty wild. And then you got the bears and the elk. Trying to keep my eye out for anything so you could probably safely, so that we're at derailment. We're right here heading to here. Rose hips. This should all be scavenged already from before. Derailment. I wonder if I have anything in this cabin. It's kind of fun. To me, it is. It's kind of fun and interesting to see how you played, and can you resume, and did you do everything kind of right before? If I didn't, if I was just like popping off rounds everywhere, never cleaning and repairing my guns, getting careless with food and water. When I came in, I had charcoal for mapping. That was good. I have a ton of bullets. I have food and water. So that's good. And as they expand, it's like, oh, well, what do I need more deer for, you know? Well, you need those hides now. It's not that big of a deal, but it takes days for it to dry on the ground. So you got to kind of hang out in that area. And if you're carrying hides with you like I am, it actually draws in the wolves. This was my main hub. It was. When I started playing Dark Territory, though, I made my main hubs over there in that region. We're like 40% of the way on tiredness, so regardless, we're gonna have to sleep. Here, a wolf over there. All right, little cabin. What you got to offer for us? I don't see any hides on the floor. Cooking skillet. Cooking skillet. That is new. So there was one other update called comforts, some kind of comforts, where they added in a lot of new foods like pancakes and stuff like that. I bet you in order to do that, you need a skillet. But I can tell you right now that skillet's going to be heavy. That skillet is going to be heavy. And I can eat MREs. All right, I don't see any hides down here. So there's some gut, and it's cured. There's one cured deer, one cured wolf. We'll I think I'll drop. Should I drop this one? It's gonna take a while for this to. Fresh deer hide. 5 days. 5 days for that bad boy. And then we'll drop some guts here too. We got some leather, and that would be for repairs. So let's see what I've left here in the drawers. I have some paint. I have some metal. Sewing kit. That's all repair stuff. Books to burn. Stump remover for making gunpowder. More stuff to burn. Not a whole lot in there. Pills. Now there's a new scurvy. There's a new thing to make me sick. And as far as antibiotics, I've got 5, but I mean, look at all the ones I have here. It's just hard to know what to take with you. Painkillers, bunch of cans, more of that. Ooh, another one of these. I could empty this thing. How's mine looking? Okay, so I'm looking at the numbers. %, on mine at 3.34. This is 70. I think this thing right here, I'm going to take this out. How's my... Okay, so my axe is at 82, 87, 95. What a good thing is to do, well, what I like to do is, you're going to sleep here, right? Well, you can do stuff while you're waiting for this to cure. Now, it's a 1%. I'm not going to be here long enough, unfortunately. But one thing, some of the stuff I can do is, I've got gun cleaning kit, so we can sharpen this. Sharpen it again. You can seem to find a lot of this stuff out in the wild. But again, you're not going to pick it up, and you want to get rid of. It's at 97. I know what you guys are thinking. Don't harvest your gun. There's harvest. Okay, so that's good. Sharpen up the ye old knife. Keep an eye on this. Because when it gets dark in here, you can't even find the bed, and you're standing right next to the bed. There's another new thing called a thermos in here where you can take hot soup or hot coffee with you, which is really good when the weather hits because it gives you the 91 and 95 and 100%. That's pretty good. Now, the lantern, 100%. So if we take this one, go actions. I'm pretty sure if I harvest it, it gives me the fuel. Wow, do I want to do that? Fuel supply 0.07. This is what I have on me versus this is what's in the lantern. Let's see. If we take my good lantern, which is my 100% lantern, and we refuel that. Okay, that used up all of our lamp oil that we had, but that also lightens our load a little bit. We have accelerant. Well, I'm going to take a chance and harvest this thing and hope. We know we have zero. Look, we know we have zero fuel supply, right? So if I do this, it'll tell us right away. Actions, harvest. Now it says yield is going to be scrap metal, but it doesn't tell us how much fuel. It's taken a while too to do this. And we go down to this guy. Yep, it gave us that 0.2. That's pretty good. That's a good amount. I think that's almost full. 83% on this guy. So this takes, I don't have my simple tools with me? Interesting. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this metal. See, what do we have to clean up our inventory? Here's our lantern fuel. Here's all our bullets. 1 stone. I'm going to put the whetstone away. Trying to lighten my load a little bit. Metal. We're going to eat some food before we go to sleep. I'll probably eat some food now. So that weighs 1.2 pounds. 0.66. This will make you thirsty. Eat some dog food. Why not? It's delicious. Hey, if it's good enough for your dogs, it should be good enough for you. Cans are heavy, though. Cans are heavy. Okay, I have one can here. I have this guy. I'm going to put that can away. All right, time of day. Food, water. Bear with me. I got to look through here. So this aviator's hat, I don't know if I need to carry this with me anymore. Am I wearing it? Or do I have two? Go to clothes. I'm wearing this. And I'm wearing this. It looks like I'm wearing everything that I have. So not anything above 90, I'm good. 90, 90, 90, 99, 95, 85. That's not so good. 80, these boots. But these are deer skin, and they're going to take that deer, let's see, one cured hide and one cured gut, which is what I have over here. Not that, but this guy. You know what? I'm going to take it because I need more, and we're going to have to kill a deer anyway. Okay, so 80% repair. Nice, 100%. All right, we should be good. Looks like I said, all the clothes I'm wearing, or all the clothes I have, I'm actually wearing. All right, we're going to sleep for 12 hours, I think. Oh, you can hear the weirdness going on at night. It's the weirdness going on at night. Okay, we need to eat this. Gives us a little bit of water. See where we left off here. When I get to about a half a gallon or so, I keep that in mind that I want to make water. Okay, let's head out. See if we can at least in this episode get across Forlorn. Well, you know what? I was going to take that gut, but I got to dry the hide out anyway, so what I was trying to do was along the way be able to make it so I could haul more stuff with me, but I don't think that's going to work out. So we're heading out. We are heading out. So we'll go through here, transition into Forlorn Muskeg. There's at least 2 bears that want to eat your face. Get through there. There's a transition area, then the broken railroad. And there is a maintenance building there that we could stay in. Or we can push forward into the hub area. We'll see. We'll see. We probably won't get that far. That way, the next episode I can actually hopefully I will get into the hub area, but hopefully find the new thing. At first I wasn't sure because it said, oh, this is paid expansion. And when I came in here, it said, hey, this new thing's available. So I had to go back out to the Steam store, and it says I bought the expansion in my library. So I think that's like a generic kind of default logo on the screen when you're launching the game to where it lets people know that there's new stuff. So I don't even think that... Yeah, I didn't even mark this tunnel. Not that I need to because of the train tracks, but... And then Forlorn, I just go straight across the train tracks. But there is at least 2, possibly 3 areas where you cross paths with a bear route. So these bears make these looping routes. And if you can... Look, usually ammo is at a premium. I somehow I was able to make ammo. I know I made as much ammo as I could. I think I went back up to Black Rock and made ammo and just ammo from everywhere. So we're leaving Mystery Lake. But in this game, it's really, it's a premium thing, right? You don't want to waste ammo. You don't want to just be shooting, but this shooting mechanism in this game's a little tough. Like, if you want to try and kill a bear and keep it from getting to you, you better start shooting at it. You see, that's not that telephone pole there, but that second one, about that far. At least 100 yards away. At least. All right, so I've seen a bear loop through this area over here and cross the tracks. Now, see, these areas here, when you go into a new area, it shows you. So we're right here. Fir, cedar. These are all things from the first part of the game. I'm looking for those. Let me make sure that it's maple leaves. Maple saplings. Yeah, that's same deal. Just like all these things are being marked, maple should be marked. I'm trying to make it easy that if I've already have something marked, that I'll find it. All right. They did a pretty good job, like not putting some of the stuff that you need. They don't put too much in it. You got to go find this stuff. Like, the birch bark. You got to find a birch forest to find birch bark to make birch bark tea, which gives you healing properties. And it also, I believe, gives you a little bit of health boost while it's active. But while it's active, it's... The reason why I know this is, and I'm probably repeating myself to some of you guys, but when I first started playing this game, and I was playing Wintermute, something was glitched to where when you sleep in an actual building that's not open to the outside air, some still are, even though you close the door. But if you sleep inside there in a good bed and you're warm, you're fed over maybe 50%, maybe 75%, and water, you're supposed to heal. Well, my character wouldn't heal. The only way I could heal was with birch bark tea. So I went around the map to find all the birch bark forests and got a bunch and always had some on me, which I don't now. So we got old man's beard. Prepared birch bark. So I have 9. So I have some on me to make tea. And it doesn't matter if it's warm or cold. But what would be pretty cool is if you could make the thermos. I hate looking here. I forgot to look for the thermos. I don't know if you find it or if you can make it. I bet you find it. Yeah, just like the new hazmat stuff, you got to find that. You obviously can't make it. You're not making an expedition parka. You got to find that stuff. Okay, so there's another bear right over here, and the other bear is on the right side. Now there is an area in here, I think, with a barrel. Yep, right here. But this should all, that's been searched. Empty. Empty. No charcoal to take from there. And usually you can find, at the beginning of a game, bedroll in there if you need to take it with you if you don't have one. So yeah, over there is a bear location, and right in here is a bear location. I still love the clanking of stuff. It's like, it's hanging off my backpack. I'm gonna hoof it. If I exhaust myself, we're gonna have to stop at that maintenance shed anyway. Still looking in the distance if I can identify any maple. They're little. They look kind of like this. They're little twigs sticking out of the ground, if I remember correctly. So there's stuff over there. There's a house back there. There's a tower on the hill there. There's a tower up on the hill there. All part of the main story. Right now we're playing Tales from the Far Territory. Now, Wintermute, the original, quote, campaign of the game, linear guided playthrough thingy, it hasn't been finished. I don't think. Was it? They added Blackrock got added, and that was the addition, and then they added something after Blackrock. You can fall in the ice too. But I have spikes on my feet, and it's supposed to, the sure-footed perk that I get from that is supposed to help the ice from cracking. Believe me, I've fallen through more than twice. Yeah, there's definitely a bear over here. There's also a tower up there. Right there, you can see it in the distance. These are all things from the normal. Oh, man. This is such a great game. If you guys haven't played this game and you're interested in things like that, you can see the pace. Just understand the pace. There's a wolf there. Understand the pace, but it's awesome. They have 2 modes. They have survival. Well, they have more than 2. There's survival mode where you just go and do whatever you want. Look for things, find clothes, do all that stuff. Then there's Wintermute, which is, like I said, the guided linear kind of campaign with the story mode. Call it story mode. Yeah, there's a bear that likes to walk from that thing back there up to here. There's also one that followed me back there. There's no running away from anything. No running away from wolves or bears. You either sneak by them or you shoot them. And the accuracy on this, I mean, imagine shivering cold trying to aim something like that. That's the way I feel how the aim is in this game. I know a lot of you are going to be excited to see I'm back playing this. I'm making a beeline to where we're supposed to be, so not trying to extend anything out. Because you use up valuable resources messing around, you know? When they released the Tales from the Far Territory and did the Forsaken Airfield, I felt like there was a definitive lack of loot. Like, I searched a lot of things, and I wasn't getting a whole... I mean, I got stuff that I needed, but wow. It wasn't like loot times 3. It was like half loot, it felt like to me. And what was it? There was something that I said that was definitely missing. Something was definitely missing. What was it? Fire barrels. You know how we saw that fire barrel back there in that tree? There's like a lack of fire barrels in the new area. See, fire barrels are really good. You start the fire, you lay your sleeping bag next to it, and you go to sleep, even if it's like right here, right? You stay warm, because otherwise, without like a bear, I thought I made a bear. I thought I either made a wolf or a bear coat, or a bear sleeping bag. Apparently I didn't. They're very heavy, but they keep you warm. You can actually sleep directly on the snow without a fire with the bear thingy. Okay, we're in like a little semi-transitional area here. I mean, we are in, yeah, see, we're here. There's a landslide blocking. You got to kind of go down and around. And then here's where we want to get to the maintenance shed. But ultimately, we want to get across the broken bridge because out here is the Far Territory. Once we get into that region, it'll give me a new world map and new whatever I've written up, whatever I charcoaled up in that area. But today, we're only getting back over to here. I think this is what happened the last time I played Far Territory, or the first time I played it. I was somewhere, and you have to go down there. But once in a while, I found a kind of a half glitchy way to cross over this thing. I'll just try it for a second if it doesn't work. Remember, you can't jump, so your character's got to be able to walk up this stuff. And this is the hard part here. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to go down there to that frozen lake and then up and around. But if you can make your way across this without jumping, I don't know if it's really a shortcut, but coming back, you can walk right up this way. You don't have to go down and around, which comes out right here. I am remembering things. Oh, you know what I didn't look for? All these green maple saplings. So that should be coming up. Okay, good thing I looked. Now back here, there's a really nice hunter's lodge. Like this, I wish this place was in Mystery Lake because that would definitely be my home. It's an awesome looking 2-story. Is it 2-story and a base? Yeah, it's 2-story with a basement. Big hearth, big fireplace. Oh, it's so cool. That was the landslide. So we gotta look for the locomotive, and then on the right should be the saplings. Is that what it showed? Locomotive engine, saplings. And that was the landslide. So it's up here maybe a little bit further. I want to try and eyeball it. See if I can identify it. I wonder if it's down there. There's a rock here. It looks like it's right straight across. That looked like there could be one down there. There's the locomotive. I saw that thing right there from over there. See it? A green looking thingy. This guy. You know, I remember what they look like. That was just one. We need 2 of those, and we need to dry them. That's a good start, though. You kill a deer, 2 hides. But right now, we're coming up. If we hang a right, is Wolf Central here, by the way. Wolf Central and bears. Sometimes you have to fight your way in. So right up there is a bridge. Can you see the bridge? It's right past that yellow school bus looking thing. It's an iron bridge. Across that takes us into the dark territory, or the far territory. I was looking for batteries because there was one radio tower. If I remember right, there was a radio tower over here, like in Mountain Town, that I couldn't fire up for signal void. So I went looking for stuff with the handheld. And I got all the way over there, which was pretty far across the map, and I couldn't find any batteries. The thing is, I was collecting batteries and disassembling them, and I needed a full battery. And I was thinking this thing you can drag with you would give me the ability to haul a battery with me, because they're super heavy unless you break them down. So we're going to watch out here. You can hear them. I've run into 6 wolves in here. See, the hoods are open for me searching for batteries. And then back there, right up there, is that cabin I was talking about. But we're going to go in here. So I've actually slept here before. But this, you can tell, is outside, right? There's ways to tell. And then if you go inside, it's better to sleep if you're inside. Now, in here, there's a lot of stuff to loot, and I'm pretty sure you can see it says I've searched things already. How am I on matches? I have 9 and 12. Okay. But in here was the first time I ever came. This is the room you sleep in right here. You can see I've been in here. Look, I've ruined moose meat. Told you I killed a moose. And then somewhere in here I've stored stuff. Oh, yeah. You can see I got 2 mountaineering ropes in here. Another pistol. Here's some lead that I've scrapped. And you use that to make bullets. So I've made so many bullets, I may have used up all the batteries. A couple of windbreakers. So coffee. So I do have some stuff in here. And then I sleep here. And over here, the first time when I was playing... Oh, there's a flashlight. The first time I was playing, I needed this. The forge. There's only 2 forges in this. And there's also down there, there's a barrel. But you need coal. And in the forge, you can melt stuff down. You can make improvised thingies, whatever you want. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the night here. Let's see. What time of day is it? It's midday. I'm going to spend the night here. I don't really need to. Let's see. Oh, take charcoal. We got 5 charcoal out of there. Those are mapping charcoal. We're going to chill here. Probably there's enough light for when we come back for the next episode, which I'll do tomorrow. We'll take off out of here. That looks like lantern fuel there. We'll take off out of here and go... How do you get in there? Fuel oil for lamps. 0.77 gallons. That's a lot. That's like 3 fills. Spray paint. Reclaimed wood. Empty, empty, empty. All right. More spray paint. Got stuff in here. I've searched this place, I'm pretty sure. But now, you know, you may find that you left stuff that you didn't need at the time or didn't want, and that you may need now. That's why I never take everything. You can't carry everything. But anyway, I'm going to call this one here. We're going to come back in the next episode, which will be out on Friday. And we will cross the broken bridge and get into the far territory. If you guys enjoy, I'm glad to be back playing. I love this game. See you guys next time.